Welcome to unit number 3, which is operators and expressions. So here in this unit I would like to explain you which are the different operators and expressions which we are using in C# programming language. So I would like to explain these kind of operators in this unit. What is an operator? Before we going to start different operator, what is an operator? An operator is a symbol, isn't it? It's nothing but it's a symbol which is using to execute an operation. Very simple way. You know, in mathematics, if you want to add two numbers, we need an operator, and these two numbers are our operand, and we have the operator which is called the arithmetic plus operator, or it is called addition operator, which we are using in simple mathematics. The same way, any computer science language need operators to perform any mathematical operations, which is called arithmetic operator. So there are different kinds of operators. There are group of operators. One example is arithmetic operator, which is mainly manipulating arithmetic operations like plus, minus, star, that is multiplication, division, etc. The second kind of operator in C#, which is relational operator, which is using usually with if condition. I know, I am sure that you know all these things because you may finish already M107 data computing and information, and you also finish maybe 105 introduction to Java programming. So maybe you have an idea about all these things. But anybody, those who did not finish that course as an elective course, I would like to explain in detail what is the purpose of these operators. Have a look. You can see that relational operator is a kind of operator which is working with any kind of relation like greater than or less than, such relations. A logical operator, you know that logically we have mainly 2-3 operators are available, which is called logical, and I will explain in detail in the coming slides. An assignment, we know that any expression, when you implement any expression, there will be an assignment. We have to assign a value to a variable. So usually it is an equal to operator. We are using equal to in our normal mathematics, but in computer science it is called assignment operator. In C#, C# is keeping all traditional norms and regulations of other languages like even C or C++. And conditional operator, which is a ternary operator, where we have 3 expressions and values are depending on the logical result. That means the true or false. We will explain one by one in the coming slides. So arithmetic operator, these are the examples we have. Plus, I think I don't have to explain any of these cases. Plus is the normal arithmetic, and minus, star, which is using for multiplication. You can see that if A is equal to 10 and B is equal to 20, it will give A star B is equal to 10 into 20, which is 200. We the simple multiplication. Slash is for division, and percentage. Like other languages, this is using for the remainder after the integer division. So you can see that these all are the default operator. If you look on any other languages like Java or C or C++, you can see these are very common, and there is no change in the precedence or in the operator in the case of C# language. And you may be aware about these two operators, which is called the unary operator, which is plus plus and minus minus. So the result is equal to A plus plus means, it's very simple. You can see that A equal to A plus 1. Very simple, A plus 1. So the value of A is equal to 10. Then you can see that A plus plus means A is equal to A plus 1. That means the value will become 11. Okay. So same thing is there. A minus minus. This is a decrement operator or unary minus operator, which we are using in our any mathematical. These all operators we need when you develop the application. We have some examples here. You can see that it's a simple program. We have a variable A, then B and C. You can see C is equal to A plus B, and you can simply it's a very simple program which is using or demonstrating the mathematical operator, and you can see that A is equal to 21 and B is equal to 10. A is equal to B means the result is equal to 31. And you can note that A minus B, A multiplied by B, A divided by B. See, look here, 21 divided by 10. Please note that this is a percentage operator. This is using for integer. That means remainder after the integer division. So you can see that A percentage B. That is very important actually. And you can see these all the results are there. Okay, A into B and A by B. A into B, you can say you will get 210 and this is 1. You can see that. That means 21 divided by 10 is equal to, you can see that it is 2 is the answer and 1 is the remainder. So it is the result is 1. That means when you give the percentage operator in any arithmetic expressions, you will get the remainder after the integer division. So I think you are clear about this one. We can move to relational operator. We don't have to take too much time for these kinds of simple operators. This is the equal to operator. You can see that when I explain if condition, when I explain the branching unit in our next unit, I will explain more about these operators. And you can see that equal to operator is relational operators are always giving true or false. It is all Boolean expressions. It is giving true or false. You can see that A not equal to B, greater than, less than, and greater than or equal to, and less than or equal. These are very common even in your school days. I am sure you have did these operators. So come back to the logical operator. There are mainly 3. One is a logical AND. When you say A and B, okay, when you say A and B, if I take you back to 150A, you remember actually AND is a logical AND, and this is true or false. In our example, we have given value to A and B, and on the basis of that value, you can say it is false. Please note that we have given assigned a value for A and B in our previous slides. Please look on that. So you can see OR operator means A or B. Okay, A and B, you know that both conditions should be true, then only the result will be true. A or B means any of the condition is true, then the result will be true. And not is the just opposite. Okay, for example, I am sharing, I am not sharing. Same thing. You can say that not means the just logical opposite meaning. So if I say A is true, not A is false. The same thing. Hope you remember all these things in the truth table which we studied in our 150A. So next come back to the assignment operator. Assignment operators are using in expressions. You can see that when you assign a value to an expression, for example, if I say A equal to 2 plus 3, so that means A is equal to, the value of A will become 2 plus 3 is equal to 5. Simple mathematics. The same way you can see that these are the equal to is the assignment operator in a C# language, and you can see that either you can say A equal to A plus 1, or you can see the shorthand, you can write A plus equal to 1. The meaning of this is A equal to A plus 1. Same thing you can apply for any kind of operator down. So conditional operator, maybe some of you may not be aware about the conditional operator. It is a ternary operator. You can see that it's a ternary operator. That means there are 3 expressions are there. Expressions 1, 2 and 3. You can see these are the 2 symbols we are using. One is the question mark, other one is the colon operator. So please note that how it is working. From the example I will explain you. You can see that grade greater than or equal to 60. And we have 2 values there. One is pass, other one is fail. Please note that if the result of grade greater than or equal to 60, if it is true, the first value will be assigned to the result. That means you can see that the first expression must be a Boolean. It's very important actually. According to the Boolean result, true or false, the values will be assigned. That means you can see that the value of if the result is true, the first value will be assigned. The result of this expression is pass, and if it is false, the result of this expression is failed. This also I will explain in some of the programs in the coming tutorials. Okay, so thank you. Now you can move to a demo. I would like to take you for a live demo for this tutorial. We can do a simple program. I will open one of my programs. You can see that. Okay, one program. It's very simple program. You can see that. So when you open this one, if you are not able to see your CS file, you can just go to View. You can Solution Explorer, and you can see that in Solution Explorer you can see all your objects here, and this is the program. You just double click here, you can get the program here. So this program is a very simple program where the user can enter two values on the keyboard. I did not explain any example to you where you can enter a value from the keyboard. So in this example you can see that as a very simple example in programming, we are adding two numbers. That means you enter two numbers from the keyboard, then add these two numbers and just write the result. That is the purpose of this program. As a programming student, when we start programming, we know that these are the simple programs. We have to know how you can develop applications. Look here, you can see that we have three variables, like I have given the number 1, number 2 and result. You can give ABC, any name you can give. Okay, so I would like to just display a message, console.write, enter the first number. That means you can see, I have given a tab to just give a space there. Okay, so you can see that I have given console.write, enter the first number. Then you can see this is the line which we are using to enter the value from the keyboard. That means you can see that, please note that I am using some technique here which is called convert to, that is dot 2 in 32. You know, when you read a line like JavaScript or even Java, in JavaScript maybe you remember we were using %, function. The same thing in C# we are using 2 int, okay, we are using 2 in 32, and console.readLine is using to read anything from the keyboard. It can be anything, whatever you want, you can enter on the keyboard. So, but when you are using console.readLine, it is a text, it is a string. To change the string, when you are using number addition, we have to convert the string to the integer, corresponding integer, because my result is integer and I am going to store it to an integer number. So please note that, like any other languages, it is very clear in .NET also, you have to convert to int 32 function. That means we are using to convert whatever the number you enter from the keyboard, that should be converted to integer. Otherwise, suppose I enter 5 and 6, and if you are going to add these two numbers, the answer will be concatenation. That will be, it will be 5 6. It is not 56 because there is no value. It will be 5 6. So be careful when you are doing any integer operation in .NET. I mean especially in Microsoft C# language, you have to convert it. So I did the conversion. So this is the one line. Either you can enter the value first, then you can convert, or one line is enough, you can directly convert it. Then please note that console.write, enter the second number. We are going to enter the second number, and the same operation I am doing here, converting the value what I am entering from the keyboard to the corresponding integer number, and then add the result. Result is equal to num1 plus num2, whatever the variable you use here, you can add it here, and the result. We are going to write the result, write, add. See, look here, I can use write ln or I am using /n to get the result in the new line, and you can see that the result. Okay, and console.readLine I am using again for the keystroke, as I mentioned in my previous tutorial. Let us run this program and see. Enter the number first. You can see, because I put a tab here, so I am going to enter the number 10 and second number 20, and you can see add our third number, the result is equal to 30. So very simple program. We are using here an arithmetic operator, which is the plus symbol we are using, and assigning the value to another variable. I hope you understand. All these programs will be available in LMS. You can download it. At the same time, please try to do more programs using the IDE, because a programming student has to study programming only by doing program. Don't read any program, don't memorize any program, just have a look on programs which is available in LMS. But when you are doing program, you please write your own program, then only you can be a good programmer. Thank you very much.